Doop-a-doop-a-doo-da, Sminky Pinky. Audio should be fine now. Thank you very much. Well, you're not doing it much, are you, really? Oh, I didn't think. I forgot about that. Hi, Steve Paul. How are you, mate? All right? Hello, randomizer. Oi, Ferren, you sneaked in. That's my line. Go away. Not really. You stayed on his line. I'll get going in a bit, okay? I'm just getting me chair sorted because the gas is gone. You test your spicy stuff, man. You spice in and out, or whatever you want to do. Oh, yeah. I'll start in about a minute, guys, okay? I'm just making sure everything's alright. Yeah. I wish I could play some music I like, but I can't because it'd be copyrighted. Okay. That's right, I've just been playing Jay Huss's album all day. Again. I should be getting too bad for it now, really. Shouldn't I, really? I bet it's still working. Yes. Desktop audio, I'm going to move up a bit. That sounds good to me. 60 FPS, 3% of my CPU. That sounds good for me. Although I should have turned that up a bit. But hey, doesn't really matter. Anyway, shall we get down to it? Are you all ready? Oh yeah. You're supposed to say, yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, do it. So I don't really do many streams, randomizer. It's just that nobody's on at the moment, so I thought I'll get a quick one out. And Sneaky Wife's gone to visit up in Nottinghamshire, so I've got the room to myself for a change. Because all my PCs are in the same room as the TV and the main room. It's an enormous room, but, you know, I don't want you watching my big 65-inch screen. You ready? Okay. Now, as you know, I'm getting quite into 4K video. Only with sports cams at the moment. Although I have got a GH5 ready to go. It's the Panasonic GH5. And we'll see how that goes as well. Okay. It's getting diversifying is what we're going to call it. I'm doing other stuff for you all. So, what about... how do you render a 4K video? Now remember the files are ginormous. Oh, thank you, randomizer. That's good. Anyway, where was it? Yeah, you got me on my stream there, didn't you? Blah, 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 blah. Took me 10 minutes, one more time. It should be fine. It'll only go up in a minute when I start doing stuff. Unfortunately, I've got NVENC enabled. I don't know why I did that. It came as standard. But hey, who knows? Who knows? Yeah, I know. Open it and we'll close that. Okay. Okay, so here, as you can see, I'm going to just get the chat down so we can see what I'm doing. This is open shot, right, okay? Some people like it, some people don't. I use various video editing software. I use OpenShot, Kdenlive, Shotcut, DaVinci. I've got them all here, okay? There's one I would like to use, but it's a really big pay one, and they want like $200 for that. It's a lifetime license, but I just don't want to use it. I ain't got $200 to spare. Right, so I've took some 4K footage today, and I'm going to upload this later after we do this live stream, okay? So if I click on Add, and my desktop, I have projects, and this is where I keep all my stuff. So I know where it is, because what happens is, I forget where I put stuff. So this video of these two things, right, is about a minute and a bit. Now can you see how big the file sizes are? Now what I did today, I'm going to open that, and so it adds here. There we go. Normally I'll shoot in widescreen, but this I've done in normal screen, okay? so it gives the camera a bit of a chance and doesn't use so much battery. If you do widescreen all the time on the sports cam, it hammers the battery and the actual unit gets really, really hot. And the Ti5e, which one of the cameras I've got, is got a metal body and it gets really, really hot. So what I'm going to do, before we do anything, I'm going to drag this down to the timeline, okay? And then we're going to click here, just so it shoots along in a bit, okay? And you'll see what I mean in a minute, okay? And you'll see how sometimes OpenShot hangs, okay? But it can do 4K, okay? But you need quite a bit of RAM. So I'm going to click on play, see what it does. You should get some audio as well.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
That's fine. Now what I want to do, I'm not going to edit it straight away. What I'm going to do with this is actually render it straight away into a better file format, and it gets rid of some of the stuff that I don't need, okay? Because I want to do the 4K, but if I was to do a 5-minute, I mean tomorrow we're going to Salisbury, and it's going to be a really, really big video, and you'll get that tomorrow night. But we'll come to enough time. Moving on, moving on. So what I want to do, I want to render this video, okay? So I'll make sure it's at the start, and I'm going to click here, and I showed you this last night actually. I'll make sure it goes to my desktop. Or should I? Yeah, go to desktop. I'll put it into projects actually. That's fine. I'm going to open that there. Now the settings here I've got all formats. MP4, 264, H264. 265 is coming very, very soon. Now you can see here it's set at 4K UHD 2160. So that's 3840 by 2160. Right. Big file for a small video, okay? And when you start playing with the audio, it goes even higher, okay? So I'm going to export that now, and I'll bring back up the thing, okay? So we're starting exporting, and I'll bring back here. No, it won't be a few days, it will be done in a minute or so. We'll give it 4 minutes, that should do it. And it's rendering along, no problem. Remember, my machine is quite potent, as I say. Potent. And as you can see up here, my cores are going, yeah, give it to me, baby. Now I've got I can turn the fans up on the machine, but I don't really have to. It's just going to render this nice and easy for us and settle everything out. So that's super duper. So I'm showing you how to do it in real time. So you know, that's super, isn't it? Because that's what I do. Now of course I'm going to have a bit of a drinkage here. Also tomorrow and the day after you've got the bottling video for homebrew. We're going to do it. Hardcore. You know the score. The good old days. No, right, Ghosty. Now, if you had a 4-core... Sorry, if you tried to do this on a Q6600, and I have tried this, by the way. I tried it in Puppy Linux. If you tried to do this on a 4-core Q6600 with 4 gigs of RAM, you might as well just go to bed now. And hopefully it may be done in the morning. Okay, yeah, it's true. Yeah, that's how it works. So I'm just going to tap my fingers here. Now, if this was 1080-60, it would have been done a minute ago. It'd been zoom. It would have flown straight across the screen. 4 cores is softcore, man. Yeah. But this is what it's like. But the beauty of having a multi-core machine with loads of threads is I can render this video while I'm talking to you. Okay, I can stream the video. I could even go and play a game if I wanted to. Yeah, and I can get loads of other stuff up. Yeah, Ghosty, I totally agree, mate. 4 cores. If you're only going to do 1080, ain't a problem, mate. Is it really? Ain't a problem. I'm very lucky. I count myself really, really lucky that I've got this machine and another one behind me that I'm not going to tell you about that I do use. But this is the one I connect to the internet with, and so that's what I'm doing. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm doing. So we're 61%. And what we're going to do when we come out of this, I'm going to play the file for you, and we're going to see the difference in size of the file and what OpenShot has done to actually make it a bit smaller. But as I said to you earlier, normally I would do it in widescreen, and that makes the file even bigger. Okay, even bigger. Okay. Sleepo. Yeah, I'm trying to do more 4K, but if you're just doing distros and stuff online, as I said a few days ago, 1080-60 is quite a sweet spot. The file size is not too big, especially if you're just using the screen capture software. It comes out really small. You can upload it, and if you haven't got a really good connection, you're able to do it. So that's fine by me. Yeah, fine by me. Anyway, I have a bit of drinkage here. Now this is some cider I made about, when was it? January. My God. It's smoking, baby. Bit too sweet for my liking. I actually back sweetened this one, and it's too sweet. I like it dry. But it's quite strong. It came out at 7%. So I won't be having too many of them tonight. Anyway, we're nearly at the end of the render. And then what we're going to do, we're going to close this down. Close Ocean Shop down. We'll see what it turns out like. Okay. So at 97, 98, 99. Render finished. And as you can see, core's not doing nothing. If I go to P-Sensor, whoa, look at that, baby. It was doing some stuff. It went up to, did it go up to, went up to 59 at some stage? Yeah, it must have done. Round about there. But I've got water cooler on it, so that's no problem. So we'll close that. We're also going to minimise this window here, and we're going to open shut down. Okay. Do I want to save changes to the project before closing? Of course I don't. Okay. So it's gone now. Hello, pretty cat. How are you? Now I've saved it here in my projects, and it's called Untitled Project, and it's the first one here. Now this one here is 671 megs. Okay. If I had done that in widescreen, it would have been about 1.2 gig. Now the rendered video, go to here. It's not much different, isn't it? It's not actually took too much out because there was quite a lot of content there. So if I open that with VLC Media Player, which you'll see very shortly, and you'll get some video.
Okay.
That's quite good, isn't it, really? Look at them leaves, man. Look at the leaves. Remember, I've still got to edit this anyway. So anyway, we're going to close that. So that's the first bit, okay? That was super, wasn't it? Nice. I'll bring back the comment section. Sorry, guys. So that's that bit out of the way. Make sure everything's okay in OBS. Hang on a second. Yeah, we're doing what we want, yeah. Yeah, dash bosh is there, yeah. The bish bosh, bash, bash, bosh, bish, bish, bosh, bash, bish, bosh, bish. So, and now we're going to render the second part of the video, and then I'm going to edit some stuff for you, okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to open shut up again. I really need to bring one over, didn't I, really? But hey, what do you do? So, back to desktop, my projects, and the second file is a lot smaller, okay? I know it says 1st of Jan here, but I took the battery out and didn't put it in for overnight, so it lost all its settings, but it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to open that file, and there it goes. What's my monitor? This is a 32-inch Acer, actually. I keep meaning to go up more, but I've got a big desk, but it's actually, I've got so much crap on it, I must give it a good clean. I will actually show you one day. But anyway, we've got the video in, okay, there's the video again. I'm going to bring it to its end. Bearing in mind, sometimes I prefer using Caden Live, but I'm just showing you because it, at the moment, OpenShot is not crashing very much, so I thought we'll give this one a go. So I'll bring that right down. We'll make sure it plays. Yeah, it's all bubbly wobbly and doing stuff. We'll go back, and then we're going to render that as well. Okay, so we're going to call it Untitled Project 2, just because I want to. Go to desktops, back to projects, and open. So that one's going to save to the projects as well. Remember, you can change these settings here if you really want to. You just go into advanced. But for tonight, what I'm going to do is just leave it at this, so you know what's going down. After you've seen this, you may want to play with the settings to make it easier or harder for your system to do. So we're going to export the video. And the cat's just come in. Do not get up on this desk, otherwise I'll kill you, you little ginger. But this one will obviously render quicker because it's smaller, okay? Okay. Someone's replied to that one, so I'll just get rid of that. Okay. And we're rendering. And we're rendering. And we're rendering. And what I'll do, I'll open up P-Sensor for you so you can see what's going down up here. Oh, he's going up to the top. Thank you. 55. 50. It'll probably go quite a bit higher. I've never seen it go over 62. And that was, I was playing War Thunder for around about 4 hours straight. Okay. Doesn't go much up. Remember, I've only got one hard drive in the system. It's a Western Digital Black. I've not got an SSD on this one yet. The SSD's in the other machine. So I don't really need to, okay? And as you can see, all my stuff here, the temperature of my graphics card, all the cores, hardcore, you know the score. You're done. So, we'll just wait. I'll have a little bit of a thingy. What I should have really done, guys, is put a camera up, shouldn't I? So you can see me doing it in weird ways. Okay. The video, that is. Yeah, Wallies. Okay. So anyway, we're rendering. Have we got a bit of thermal throttling now? It shouldn't be. This CPU shouldn't throttle to around about 75. We'll just double check that, shall we? No, we're only at 56, so it's doing its stuff. Remember, this is not overclocked, this CPU. I'm keeping it as standard, baby. As standard. I'm not doing anything. Because I want this CPU to last. I could overclock this and get 4.5 gig out of it. No problem. But why should I when it does what I want it to do, okay? On this machine. Remember, it's coming up to 2.5 years old now, 3 years. It's done me well. I'm really pleased with it. And if I could sell the processor in this and basically get what I paid for it, okay? So that's why I'm not really worried about anything on this system. Farron is back. Ghosty is doing the laughing of the laughing. I don't know why you're doing the laughing and the laughing, mate. Tell me why. I wish this cider was a bit drier, actually. It's so much easier. Yeah, just too sweet for me. Far too sweet. Okay, we're nearly finished rendering here. Sorry it took too long, but hey, I could have opened the browser if you wanted to. Ah, you. Yeah, you. Oh, you old sod, you. Oh, God, I'm going to do with you. You bad guys. You bad guys. You bad ghosty. Oh, my God. Okay, so we finished rendering. I'm just going to minimise this one here. I don't need to save that because it's been saved already, so I can get rid of that. And you know what? Since the last update, OpenShot hasn't actually crashed once. Can't believe it. This new version has been utter tosh until a few days ago. Remember, this is not the snap. Not the snap. It's not the snap. I have not got the snap because the snap one is rubbish. I've got a few snaps on this system, but not too many. So anyway, I digress. We'll go back to our projects. And there's our Untitled Project 2. So I'm going to open it in VLC. You'll get the audio. And as you can see, because there's no stabilisation in this camera,
anyway, the other thing I want to
it's
talk
a bit
about really
difficult to keep it still. 1080/60 is fantastic though.
1804.
So yeah, that seems right.
I've got an
I'm happy with that. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to go back. I'll re-enable you lot down here. And we'll get back to the chat. Hang on. Oh, where are we? Okay. So there's Ghosty being a bit naughty boy. Okay. Rennis Mix says, yeah, War Thunder just goes on low for me sometimes. Some problems with my GPU. Oh, you got AMD? Okay, I've got Nvidia here. So yeah. Blair Rocks. Hello, Blair Rocks. Blair Rocks, yeah. Yes, they were supposed to go to QT, Ghosty. I think they're in a rock and a hard place if they do. Okay, but so far so good. For the past 2 years, OpenShot has been, let's be honest, the most current version has been trashed. On my Linux Lite drive, the older version is just solid as a rock. Solid as a solid thing you can do. Okay, so anyway, let's do some video editing. This is really, really basic. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open up for you again. I'm going to leave this up. You can see that. Anyway, doesn't really matter. So what I need to do is go to here, go to my desktop again, go to my projects, and I want these two. So I'm going to bring them in, open again. It will bring them into my things. So this is the first one, okay? I'm going to do and I'm going to do this so I can see what I'm doing, basically. And I'm just going to basically do a little bit of editing. So here we go. So I'm going to wait until my cue comes up. So ready. So you can hear the audio with me anyway.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
And we'll stop that there. Okay. I'll click on my scissors. Easy. That's what it's called, scissors, you know, or razor. Normally I've got it in a higher mode so I can see more. I don't like this black mode, and sometimes it doesn't cut where you want it to cut, but this time it did. Okay, we unclick our tool, I click the bit I don't want, I right click and remove the clip, so we can move him back. Now this is where OpenShot goes a bit weird. Okay, I'll be really honest with you, it goes a bit weird, so I'm going to play it.
Hey, Sneekylinux back.
So that's come out alright. Okay,
Bit cool then.
I want to move it up here to my end of video. Okay, it's Sneaky Girl. It's really, really hot again. As you can see, all the grass has died. They've moved all the cows and sheep off because there's nothing for them to eat anymore. So if I just click here and we get to the end of the video, and I'll show you what I do.
See.
Lovely 4K though. It's great.
That's that bit out of the way.
And I'll end that there. See, I'm doing better. I'm not really good at multitasking on a Tuesday. That's because it's Monday. See, wife's not here, I'll lose track of days. What am I going to do? I'll drink a bit more cider, obviously. Okay, Rennie says, the worst video editor I've ever used was Lombard. I think I remember that. Too bad they abandoned the project because the workflow had potential, but other than that it couldn't export anything and crashed like crazy. Yeah, that's what someone do. Shotcut's okay though, I don't mind using Shotcut, but I'm still in a learning process with that because it's changed since the last version I've used, to be honest with you. Yes, Ghosty mate, we had 31.8 here today, right, okay, it's hotter than 76, and I remember 76, a bit like you, okay, that was a really, really hot one. We just need a couple of big downpours. I mean, lucky enough, we're near a lot of rivers here, so we don't really run out of water at all. Well, never I've heard of anyway. Anyway, moving on. Back to the cut tool. Sorry, I got moved away there. Yeah, Ghosty. So I'm going to cut him here. We see all our power bars up there. Yeah, it's done it. We'll click our cut tool again. That's the bit we want to get rid of. Right click and remove click. Okay, clicky clicky of the clicky. Now some of you will say what I'm going to do next is wrong. Well, you know what? I don't care because I know how OpenShot works. It don't like some things, especially when you're trying to mix the audio and everything. So this is the way I do it. Okay. So you ready? All I'm going to do here is I'm going to right click here. I'm going to get our fade tool. Go to the entire clip. We're going to fade in and out fast. It will do its stuff. Yep, things have stopped moving up here, so that should be fine. So I'll go to the beginning and start playing that.
Hey, Sneekylinux back.
There you go. We're done.
Bit cool then, buddy, over here.
Now, this is where it gets a bit funky. Okay, a little bit funky, and I'm going to show you where OpenShot goes bang sometimes. And this is why I'm showing you here live. So you've got your other part of your project you want, okay? And I'm going to move them over here. I'm keeping the chat bar open so you can see what I'm doing. Now, I need to cut some things off of this, doesn't I? I really need to cut some things. Now what you can do, I normally just say, right, I'm not going to do it there. I'll just cut it. Yeah, I'll just get rid of it. Yes, it does go through. Yes, it does. Although not very good. I must admit, not very good. Right. If I go here, and we're on this timeline, I go to here, and I'm going to run it anyway. Go to the next bit.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right. So I'm on this line. Now this will either go well or badly. Okay. It just depends. OpenShot wants to work today. So we're going to cut him here. Things are doing upstairs. Yep. For a change, it's done it right. Let's see if it does it right all the way through. Okay. So right click, move that clip. I can move him here now, can I? Yeah. Can you see? Nova cut. No, I did see it on. I'm sure I've seen it, but I don't know what happened to it. Window. What's this Windows thing you talk about, Femin? I don't understand. Window is it? I've got windows in my house, but I open them and whatever. Linux is never ever going to be a dominant desktop in my lifetime, mate. Okay, but it will slowly erode After a while. After a while. Anyway, I'm digressing again. What are you doing to me? Okay. Now I need to go to the end of the video. And we'll go to here.
Anyway.
Let's see what I'm
That's what I've got to say for
doing.
time.
Hi, very well.
Sneekylinux out. Bye.
Right, there we go. So I'll get my cut tool again. We'll go back. That should do it. Yeah, it's doing stuff. Great. Uncheck that. I shouldn't have to keep doing this, but open shot is just got a law of it. See what I mean? See what I mean? So if I go back, no. If I go back again, I hate it when it does this. Right, let's try you again. Right, it done it this time. Okay. I'll catch up with the chat while I'm here before I do anything more. Okay, where are we? Maybe in the future when Linux is all ready for prime time, maybe we can stop much speed time. Never mind. Yeah, okay. Whatever you must say. But I don't have a Windows machine in this house. We've never had a Windows machine in our house for... I wasn't even living in this house, actually. That would have been Ubuntu 7.10? Maybe before then. It was when we went full time. I can't remember now. Such a long time ago. Anyway, I digress. So here, I'm going to send that back here. I need this thing here, so I'm going to make sure I'm doing it. I want to do the fade thing, entire clip, but I just want that bit, okay? Fast, okay. Seems to have worked that time. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So if I go like this again, and we're going to move him there, just so we get a bit of a fade in, fade out sort of thing. Okay. And we're going to run through it. Should we see? If you want to see, say yes, and then I'll do it. By the way, Ferren, have you finished school yet? Let me know if you have. Okay, Ghosty got it up. Let's do it. Let's run through it.
Hey, Sneekylinux back.
We should have some audio as well.
Caught down by the river here.
That looks good, looks okay.
Today, so I apologise if there's too much wind.
Open shot does stutter. Kden Live does not nor the shortcut. It's just the way it's been made.
Today. Now, I
Can you see what it's doing up here?
Live.
Yeah.
So we might actually render it live on the old computer at home.
So we're going
and see how we go.
pause it there. Because that's alright, isn't it? And we'll go to the fade scene, okay? You finished secondary. Are you going to college or sixth form, Ferren?
The water, as you can see.
There we go. Fade in, fade out.
Out of the way.
Is it any good? Let's have a look. This is what open shot does. So
the other thing I want to talk
it's
about
not
really
very good. If you've done this in Kden Live,
I'm running Ubuntu
it's fantastic.
1804. I'm reasonably happy with it now. But I got an update
Okay,
the other day.
the fade was okay. That's all I'm really waiting for. Okay, so we go back to the beginning. We're now going to render that. Okay, if you're going to college, Ferren, then I can probably work with you. Okay, if you was going to sixth form, I can't. You know, I teach and I have to abide by certain rules, man. But if you're going to college, that's not a problem. We can do some stuff. Anyway, I digress. Again, we're going to render that whole project now. So we're going to call that Untitled Project 33. We're going to browse to my desktop, go to Projects, Open, let's render, and we'll see what comes out. And see what size the file is at the end. Okay, because that's what we really need to know, isn't it? I should put some music on in the background, really, shouldn't I? But hey. What's that? 2154. Okay, Sneaky Boy be down in a minute. He's got his last day at school tomorrow. He goes up to year 9 in September. I think I might get a beer in a minute, actually, to be honest with you. Far too sweet. Yeah, so anyway, while this is rendering, I'll tell you what's going down. We're off to Salisbury tomorrow. Yes, you can go there. There's no poison and all stuff, all the rubbish you've seen on the TV. It's only a tiny, tiny bit of Salisbury you can't go to still. Okay, but I'm going to, there's a brew shop that's got some bottles I need and some yeast I need to make some cider, which I'll show you how I'll do. Okay. That's the first bit. So we'll do the drive there because Sneaky Girl's driving because she can drive now. And I'll try and see if the guy in the shop will do a bit of an interview with us. Be interesting, isn't it? A bit different because we're doing Linux cider, aren't we? Because it's Linux cider. It's open source, free. Well, apart from the apple juice, that is, of course. Mate, there's lots and lots of things I want to stop. But you've got some people in power that just want to steamroller everything, mate. Steamroller. But I'm not getting into politics, okay? I done a political video a while ago. Well, not really political, but political as far as I'm going to go on my channel before I'll get trolled again. And that's as far as I'm going to do. Yeah. Put it this way, for you young guys, what's going on now is going to ruin your educational life. Sneaky Girls goes mental about it, which is why we don't talk about it very much, to be honest with you. Because she goes into one. Oh no, does me head in. Okay, so we're 40% done nearly. Bearing in mind, right, this video is just not very long at all, is it? Let's be honest with you, okay? If I could do this, and we'll see how long the video actually is once we're rendered. Oh, that's another thing. It doesn't let you do that either. You can't go back and skip, okay? This is why I like Shortcut. It's great for that. You can just go from one to the other and it just does it. But it's a lot smaller program, an awful lot smaller program, and it just does what it's supposed to do. Yeah, it just does what it's supposed to do. I'll feed you in a minute, cat. Go and kill a bird or a rabbit or something. Go on. Later. Bye. I'll mail you in a minute. See? He came home last night with 2 birds. And then still wanted his food. Nightmare. In the winter he catches quite a lot of ratiuses, don't you? Yeah. Anyway, that's enough of my cat. He's semi-feral, you see. I only get the semi-feral ones from the cat people. Because I want them to kill stuff, because I live in the country and we have vermin. There's, okay. Alright, hang on a minute. Ferren says, okay. Ferren likes to do a lot of typing here. Yeah. Sneaky, there's something I wish to stop that threatens animals who walk on land, so I'm sure a lot of people will back me if I ever start a fight to stop it. That's all I'm going to say. I'm just whatever. Open shot used to be crash like mad when my source files were different shapes. Like, ghostly, mate. In this version of OpenShot, right? I don't use this version of OpenShot for doing lots and lots of files, because once you get over 5 or 6, it goes. I can't do it. Send me back to my mummy. Then you have to go back to the older version or go and use a different editor. I know, nightmare. And Ferrin said, after that, see, I can talk while rendering is great. Waiting for the signal for something to happen, sadly, so I have nothing until to begin the fight, okay. Bit of a fighter, aren't you, Ferrin? When you get to mine and Ghostie's age, mate, you just go, yeah, you youngsters, you just carry on, boy. We've been there and done that. Been there and done it. And we're still here. I wake up in the morning and go, oh, that's a result. I'm still alive. Oh, you know what I mean? On another note, while we're still renewing, I had to go to the doctor's today because, you know, I had an accident about a month ago, videoing, and I fell down about 10 metres or 33 foot down by the river. I've ripped all my tendons in my shoulder and my leg and my foot. And I went to the doctors about my shoulder. What was she worried about? Oh, you need to lose some weight, Sneaky, yeah? You need to stop having sugar. Well, I know that, I'm doing that, but I've come here from my shoulder. And she went, oh, yeah, okay, we'll get you a physio appointment, okay? Get you a physio appointment. I went, are you sure? I said, I'm not going to get a physio appointment here until, like, 8 weeks. She went, oh, that can't be true. I went, no, it's true. So I went out to her desk. I said to my mate Jill, who's on the counter there, she's the receptionist at the doctor's, I goes, when's the next physio appointment? She went, you'd be lucky to get one before October. So I'm going to have to pay 60 quid and go up the road. Bummer. Anyway, back to over here. Ghosty says, it'll do it if you persevere, but I don't like it, especially if you're a chroma keying. And yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean, Ghost. Ferrin says below, he types too fast for him. All I'll say is that there's a beach-related danger out there. My generation, and I'm sure others are reducing. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Okay, moving on. I know what you're saying. Oh, you haven't, have you? No red meat. Sod that for a giraffe, mate. I like red meat though. Actually, saying that, we don't have it very much. We don't have much meat at all in the house, to be honest with you. So anyway, that's all done. So I'm going to close, open the shop. Be gone. You know what? I've not really suffered with gout, even though I drink beer and cider. But I don't drink any spirits at all. So a bit yucky. So hey, let's go. Let's see what the final video looks like and see what its size is. So here we go. It's still 1 gig, but it is in 4K. So I'm going to minimise the chat just for now. Okay. And we're going to play that, and it should open in the VLC. Come on, do your stuff, boy. That's better.
Hey, Sneekylinux back. We're outside.
Make that full screen.
A bit windy today, so I apologise.
It's not too bad, is it? See them leaves. Classic.
Right. Let's see if it's a bit more steady.
The detail on them leaves is fantastic. This is why I like doing 4K. I mean, I can't afford it to do like proper 4K or even 8K because the cameras are just extortionate. But that's alright now.
I've changed the format here as well.
Super of the duper. Oh, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to upload that in a minute. Yeah, I am, yeah. Oh, so guys, that's a basic tutorial to do 4K video. It's no different than doing 1080 really, or 720. But when you've got these huge files, which you'll see tomorrow, I might even do another live stream tomorrow and show you how big the files are going to get once you do, say, a 10-minute video, 12-minute video in 4K is. Because like, it just gets humongous. And uploading is, blimey, paint out the posterior even. So anyway, I hope you all like that. Got your something to do, didn't it? Right? Better than watching a Coronation Street load of rubbish that is. All I'm going to say, guys, is Sneekylinux is going out. I'll see you later, guys. Bye. Oh, by the way, before I go, the next one I'm doing a bit better quality. We'll turn it up to 8 or 10. Laters.